I was born in Hackney. My mum and my sister, we all lived together. My dad left us when we was young. We had no money. We didn't have anything. I first got into the ice cream business, going to work with my mother, who used to work for my uncle back in the late 60s, early 70s. Everything used to be done from ice cream barrows in them days. I loved it from the first time I tried it. My name's John Bonar. I own Piccadilly Whip Catering Limited. We're Ice Cream Caterer of the Year for the whole of UK and Ireland for 2014-15. We run a fleet of 20 ice cream vans. It was what I was born to do. My Uncle Billy used to have a van at Manitou Swords, and my Uncle Eddie used to have a van at Manitou Swords. They had a soft van and we had a hard van, and I used to beat them every day. People used to queue up in front of the vans. These people don't speak English, and the people on the other van could never understand that when you shouted at them, they didn't know what you were shouting. So I used to just go to the kids, and they used to go, yeah. I said, hey, tell your mum. And then they used to come over to my van and buy it. And they could never understand why I got more customers than him. And now you know. When my uncle finished selling ice cream, I started my own ice cream firm. Named it the same as his one, Piccadilly Whip, and we've grown it into one of the biggest in the industry. The difference between then and now is, when I first started, I had one old ice cream van, used to have a hole in the floor, the windscreen wipers wouldn't work properly, sometimes I used to have to put my hand out and remove the windscreen wiper. I saved me money and got myself my first new ice cream van, I think in '96, went onwards and upwards from there. In the olden days, it was less corporate. You went out and made your money where you could. There was ice cream vans everywhere on every corner. There was a lot of trouble went on with different people, this is my position, that's my position, my granddad used to work here, and you have all that. It was a bit of a free-for-all. But it's changed now. Licences have been issued to different companies, reputable companies, us included. We're licensed now by Tower Hamlets at the Tower of London. It was a great position, and I was number one on the waiting list for that for 21 years. We have a lot of vans go around the streets. They sell a lot to the regular customers. They go out in all weathers, earn their money, while everyone else is sitting indoors watching EastEnders or Coronation Street. They're out working. And there's a lot to be said for the good they do. We had a little girl who had cancer, and her grandmother contacted me last week and said that one of her wishes is to be an ice cream girl for the day, and how much would it cost? So that was our little way of giving something back. We sent an ice cream van and give every kid in her school an ice cream and let her serve them as well, and that really, really made her birthday. Going around the streets, everybody's got lollies in their freezers indoors. When I first started selling ice cream, hardly anyone even had a freezer indoors. Now people have got freezers full of ice cream. Years ago, the only place to buy an ice cream was off the ice cream man. You couldn't buy an ice cream from anywhere else. It's the likes of Tesco's that have killed a lot of trades. They want a slice of everything off everybody. The only thing where the ice cream van will win over any other trade is when you go to a big show, like the Derby or somewhere. You'll see people coming through with their beer and their sandwiches and their flasks of coffees and everything else. The one thing they can't bring is their ice cream, and that's where the ice cream man will win. Ice cream from a machine outsells everything. I don't care if you've got 30 products in your back fridge. At the end of the day, ice cream on a cone from a machine will outsell everything else put together. And that's something Tesco's can't do, soft ice cream. We use fresh mix. A lot of vans use long life mix. If you've ever had a cup of tea with long life milk, then there's probably the difference that you'll understand. What happens is the ice cream will go up a pump, go down the pipe, go into the beater, beat round. Ladies will probably understand when you beat an egg, it triples in size. That's what happens with the ice cream. It pumps air through it. That's why it's so light and fluffy. That's why the ice cream from an ice cream van is always better. Selling ice cream is one of them things that only ice cream men understand. That by the time you get to September, October, you can't wait for it to finish. And then by the time you get to Christmas, you can't wait for it to start again. When I was younger, it didn't matter to me. Like I said, couldn't get enough hours in the day for me to earn money. Nowadays, sometimes it can get a bit much. That's why the younger generation are probably going to take over now, and I'll just take a backseat role. Ice cream in England is an institution. You can go to Spain or any hot country and you'll see ice cream kiosks with nobody going to buy ice cream out of it. You only have to have a bit of sun in this country and everybody wants an ice cream. Nobody buys and eats ice cream like the British. You go anywhere in the world, you'll never see ice cream vans as good as ours.
Cool. That's everything. We've finished.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Got that, I'm sweltering.
Yeah.
How'd I do?
Brilliant. Yeah, there's some really good stuff in there.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.